All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Citations to the elect. All right, so what I'll be entitling this lesson is Mark of the Beast update. Okay, and as you see on the screen, a headline from CNBC.com. Okay, it says Amazon reportedly wants to turn your hand into a credit card. Okay, and as we do, all right, as believers in Yahweh Shai Shai, as studiers of the Holy Scriptures, okay, as watchers and observers of prophecy, we vet everything and view everything that takes place in the world through the lens of biblical prophecy, okay, to the best of our capabilities. All right, and so when we see things like this, we understand that this is just a precursor, all right, to the mark of the beast, all right, which is spoken about in the book of Revelation, all right, being implemented, okay, which the mark of the beast is the RFID chip and its related technologies, which they will be implanting, all right, into people's foreheads and into their hands in an attempt, okay, to replace cash, okay, all right, and to allow people to buy and sell and to make transactions, all right, and so that's what this new development from Amazon is heralding, okay, all right. It's bringing in a system, all right, or training people to be more receptive, all right, for this technology, all right, and for this system to be implemented of the RFID chip, all right, getting people prepared in their minds, okay. So what I'll be doing is I'll be reading through a portion of this article, and then I'll just hop right into the scriptures, okay, and then I'll be closing out from there, okay. So again, this is from CNBC.com. Amazon reportedly wants to turn your hand into a credit card. Okay, published Saturday, January 18th, 2020. All right, it says, well, I'll just actually go further down because those are just excerpts from the article. But it says technology giant Amazon is working to allow customers to connect their credit card information to their hands so that they can scan for purchases with their palms at checkout areas in physical stores. People familiar with the project told the Wall Street Journal. Okay, so they have a technology, okay, or a system that they're going to implement that's going to allow people to connect their credit card information with the palm of their hands, so that when they go to stores, all right, in and out of stores, the stores will scan the palm of that person. They'll have technology in stores that'll scan that person's palm and associate that palm print with the person's or a person's credit card information, okay, whether it be their checkings account, savings account, whatever, okay, in order for them to make those purchases. All right, so it says, while Amazon's plan is in its early stages, the company has reportedly began working with Visa on testing out the terminals and has discussed the project with MasterCard, JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and Synchrony Financial. The company previously filed a patent for a non-contact biometric identification system that features a hand scanner to produce a picture of a person's palm. The news offers a look into Amazon's idea on transforming the way people shop in brick and mortar stores and how it could work with credit card companies to further integrate itself into people's financial lives. The company already has major plans to expand its Amazon Go stores, which allows shoppers to buy without cashier or checkout, as well as its voice payment services called Amazon Pay. Okay. It says Amazon will have to address concerns for the card's users and customers over how terminals will detect fraud and the amount of personal information the company will receive from the scans. Okay. So basically, in a nutshell, again, they have a technology that they want to implement, okay, into the market, all right, that will associate people's palm print, all right, with their credit card information, so that when they go into these stores, all right, they will be able to make their purchases, all right, and upon scanning for their items, there would be a technology that would scan the person's palm, which would be associated with a particular credit card or debit card, all right, and the accounts associated with that credit or debit card, okay, in order to make those purchases, all right. And all of this is just this is all just precursors to the chip, okay, because the scriptures tell you in the book of Revelation, all right, that the mark of the beast, okay, would be implemented into people's, or implanted into people's hands or in their forehead, okay, and that by way of that technology, okay, by way of this mark, all right, people will be able to buy or sell. So when we see these things, these biometrics, all right, and how, you know, Esau sees them as an innovation, okay, in order to allow people to buy and sell in these major stores and with these major businesses, all right, and associate, you know, people's DNA or physical markers like their hand print, their palm print, their fingerprint, their eye, their voice, okay, all right, and use those things to buy and sell. Okay, we immediately think about biblical prophecy, okay, and the main one being Revelation, the 13th chapter, verse 16, okay, all right, it says he causeth all, all right, which the he, all right, is Esau, okay, because he's the one, Esau, Edom is in power, and he's the one that's going to implement this technology, all right, for people to buy and sell using the mark of the beast, okay, all right, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, so that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, okay, all right, so when you actually go into the word for mark, which I'll see if I can pull that up in the blue letter real quick. All right, you go to the word mark, and I believe it's correct, which is also associated with the word karax, which it goes into something being cut into you. Okay, give me 1 second. You go to the word mark in the book of Revelation. All right, it's charagma, Strong's G 5480, charagma, a stamp and imprinted mark. All right, it says a thing carved, sculpture, graven work. All right, and it says when you go further down, charagma, from the same Strong's G 5482, a scratch or etching, a stamp as a badge of servitude. All right, so this charagma is synonymous with this word here, Strong's G 5482. Okay, a pale, a stake, a palisade, a pale or a rampart. Okay, and it you go further down. Okay, it goes into what carazo, to sharpen, to a point akin, through the idea of scratching a stake, a palisade, or a rampart, a trench. Okay, so this is something that's going to be stuck or pricked into you, okay, scratched or cut into you. All right, and go to the word palisade. I wanted to look at that real quick too. Palisade defined. Right, it says a fence of wooden stakes or iron railings fixed to the ground, forming an enclosure or a defense. Okay, so these, as you see, a palisade is like a wooden stake that people drive into the ground to mark off property. Okay, mark off something that you own. All right, so that's what this chip is going to be. Okay, it's going to be a badge of servitude. Okay, they're going to prick it and stick it into your body, okay, into your hands or your forehead, okay, under the pretense of allowing you to buy or sell. All right, and that's going to be their way of identifying you as theirs, okay, and you also showing your servitude and submission to this beast system. Okay, all right, and also when you go to the word well, actually, I'll just read the next verse. It says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. Now, when you go to that, okay. All right. 603 score and 6 in the Greek is chi xi stigma. Okay. All right. And that is a compound word. All right. It's a compound word in the Greek. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the word stigma. Okay. All right. Which in the Greek, you can actually find that in the New Testament, Galatians 6 and 17. Okay. All right. Stigma or stigma, Strong's G 4742, a mark pricked or branded on the body. 2. Ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. Okay, so this is going to be something pricked or stick. They're going to stick something into you. All right, because when you go further down, Strong's definitions. All right, stigma from primary, stizo, to stick, prick. Okay, a mark incised or punched. Okay, for recognition of ownership, figuratively scarf, service, mark. Okay, so this is going to be something that they actually prick or poke, stick into your body, man. All right, and they're going to do that by way of the needle, man. They're going to use a needle, all right, and actually stick it into your hand, okay, or into your body, all right, and insert that chip into you, all right, under the pretense of allowing you to buy or sell. And if you don't have that chip, okay, you won't be able to buy or sell. Okay. And that's the system that Esau wants to set up. And that's why he has all these different technologies. All right. And these different companies pushing biometrics. OK. All right. All right. And using biometrics for things like buying. OK. And commerce and trade and things of that nature. That's why Esau is pushing that. OK. Because he's preparing the minds of the people. OK. And he's also preparing the infrastructure of his society. OK. To bring in this mark of the beast, this chip technology. All right. And right now Esau is, making it out to be something convenient. OK. All right. So that when people see it, they see it as something convenient. All right. But eventually he's going to, like it says in the book of Revelation, he's going to cause all. OK. All right. And he's going to force it on people, man. OK. He's actually going to force it on you. OK. Go to 2nd Ezra 16. 2nd Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. Okay. All right. And this goes into how Esau is going to come down with great wrath. And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. Okay. So Esau is going to come down having great wrath eventually and try to force his ideologies, his philosophies on the Lord's people and on people in general. Okay. And one of those things that he's going to try to force people is the mark of the beast. Okay. That RFID chip or whatever other chipping technology that they're going to have out there that they want to implant into your bodies. Okay. To be able to identify you. Okay. As their servant, as being consenting unto them. All right. And under the pretense of allowing you to buy or sell. Okay. All right. And that's going to be a huge temptation for a lot of people because, people like to have their goods. OK, like to be able to go to the store and buy their goods, buy food and water or whatever it is that they like to buy. OK, and so when Esau pushes that chip and says without it, you can't buy or sell, these people are going to go buck wild, especially here in America. OK. All right. And so he's going to have to come down with great wrath one way or another to try to force the chip on people. OK. All right. But the elect aren't going to take it. All right. But those that do take it, the scriptures say that those that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. OK, so they're going to be ashamed, man, because no matter if you take the chip or not, OK, you're still going to die. OK, you're still going to starve to death. All right. It's still going to be plagues happening on the earth. All right. It's still going to be plagues. It's still going to be calamities, earthquakes and tidal waves and, apparitions and all those things, famines. OK, pestilences. OK. All right, these things still gonna happen, wars and rumors of war. So ain't gonna be no stopping it just because you have the chip. No matter how much Esau tries to fluffy it up and paint it as it's something good, man. These people that take the chip are still gonna suffer, man, and they're gonna look stupid. Okay, they're gonna wish that they never took it. All right, and especially in these latter days, people know about conspiracy theories, and the prophets have been out there preaching about how Esau is going to bring this technology for a long time. So this knowledge of the RFID chip and the mark of the beast, it's known out there in the world. Not everybody is oblivious to it, but at the same, and not that, not everybody knows, but it's still something that people know about. So when these people take the chip, all right, and Esau forces them to take the chip, and then shit just hitting the fan left and right, and plagues and calamities, they're going to know that the Lord is judging them. Okay. All right, because they done heard about it before. They done heard about the mark of the beast, New World Order, conspiracy theory, and all of that. Okay, so they're going to know, oh shit, this is the mark of the beast, and I took it, and I'm dumb for taking it. Okay. All right. And now look at me, I'm suffering. Okay, but the elect are not going to take it. Okay, even under the pretense or the potential of death. All right, Revelation 20:4, it says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. Okay, and that's talking about Yahushua and the elect. Okay, the angels. All right, well, not the angels, but the elect. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. Okay, so there's going to be members of the elect that are going to be beheaded, okay, for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, man. Okay, for this truth, for the truth of the Holy Scriptures, all right, for the gospel's sake, for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, okay. All right, and they're going to resist the chip. All right, and they're going to resist everything that society tries to push. All right, on them. Okay, which is in opposition to the word of the Heavenly Father and the witness of Yahushua. And so they're going to be beheaded for that, man. They're going to be martyrs for that. Okay, but at the end of the day, the Lord is going to raise them up, and they're going to live and reign with Yahushua as joint heirs with them. Okay, in His kingdom. All right. All right, and I'm just going to close out with Revelation, the 14th chapter. Okay, just to bring out the judgment as well for taking this chip technology, if anybody does, man. Okay. All right. So that our people know, because it's just to say, blow you the trumpet in Zion, man. Okay, so we're supposed to warn our people, or whoever may, our people out there who may be listening to these videos, all right, of the chip, so that when they know it comes, and when it's presented to them, so that they know to resist it, man. Okay, and if they do, that's on them. The blood is off our hands, and now they just have to die. Okay, just for consenting, all right, to the wickedness. Okay, so this is Revelation 14:8, and it says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hands, or in his hand, okay, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Okay. All right. So those that take the mark of the beast, the chip, are going to have to eat those missiles, man. Okay, they're gonna have to die here on earth by fire. Okay, if they be alive to see that day, man, they're gonna be burnt, okay, and tormented in the fire of the chariots and the missiles, man, because that's how the Lord's coming back, man. He's coming back with fire and by his sword, okay, to plead with all flesh, man. And the sword of the Lord is those ICBM missiles, man. Okay, those intercontinental ballistic missiles are all right, and he's coming back in his chariots to bring fire upon the earth, man. Okay, so if you take that chip, you're going to die in the lake of fire, which is going to take place here on earth. Okay, all right. And that's when I read this precept, Revelation 14, the 14th chapter, man, it mentions the destruction right after, the chip is talked about. Okay, or right in the same breath, if you will. Okay, so what that lets us know is that once this chip is pushed, man, okay, this system is about done. Okay, once this chip comes out and they start forcing it on people, you could just know the destruction is right around the corner, man. Okay, all right. So with that being said, Lord willing, this video is edifying. Hey, may the Lord continue to bring these prophecies to pass, man. Okay, and I will, I know brothers feel the same way, man, and hope this chip comes out this year, man, so we can see some things happen on earth. And we can see judgments take place, man, and may the Lord spare us and deliver us speedily. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and citations to the elect. Shalom.